up, everybody? Mr. Tadana here from Tadana Gaming. Now, we are back on MLB Show 17, and we are sort of restarting the Chicago White Sox franchise. Sort of, not really. I'm going to get it back to where it was. But why I'm restarting is because MLB Show, because of the OSFM rosters, Operation Sports Full Minors rosters have been released today, and they have like all the players in the minor league. So I want to give a big shout out to them. They worked really hard on these rosters, because if you're going to have a long-term franchise and you need to download this roster, it's really good. I even looked, and Tim Tebow is on this roster, the Tim Tebow. So we're still the White Sox. We're going to make every trade that we did make. The only ones we can't make is if we traded for a fake player, like Antonio Campos, the closer from the Mets. I don't think he's real. So that's manual. Scouting will be auto, but I do want to draft. So we'll just start in spring training, just so I can make the trades, and I'll show you all the ones we do, just so you guys know. Like, who the heck is this guy? Dylan Covey? I don't remember him at all. So okay, scouting's on manual automatically. I'm a little on that. But we'll figure it out, so I'll show you the trade. Apparently, James Shields' contract just went up to $21.1 million. And when I traded him in the first episode, he was worth about $2 million. And that's how much he's getting in about 2 weeks. This is the only trade we're getting offered. Matt Cain, who's making a lot of money, and some other dude, Bernard. So, I don't really want to do that. First trade actually sort of happened. We got Dylan Shields for Nate Jones and a center fielder named Esteban Montero, but Esteban Montero's not real, so we're just going to throw in Jason Bourgeois, and the trade will be accepted. I remember getting catcher Oscar Hernandez, but I could not find that trade in the video, so we're just going to do this one, because that's the only, this guy was not on the team, and I don't remember trading Avisel Garcia for Hernandez. So we'll just trade Zach Collins, Cody Ashley, and Dan Jennings. Trade starting pitcher Carlos Rodon to the Milwaukee Brewers for young outfield prospect Corey Ray. Now Carlos Rodon is like a 79 overall in the original White Sox franchise, but now he's a 72. And I don't know if I think I didn't officially show you guys this trade yet, so I don't think you guys knew I did this. I traded Corey Lubick, Zach Putnam, and Jake Petrika, but they wouldn't do it, which is sort of weird. So I guess I'll do this. I made a trade for a really good closer prospect, but he isn't real. So we're getting Jandel Gustave for third baseman Matt Davis. Trade we did not do, but we're gonna do. We're trading David Holmberg to the New York Mets for Jeffrey Wheeler and the GOAT, Tim Tebow. We got Tim Tebow. He is such a beast. Look at those stats. 13 discipline, 18 bunts. He was born in the Philippines. I did not know that. He's simulating to the MLB draft, so hopefully we end up doing really bad. Turn off critical situation. Hopefully we do really bad, because we were doing really bad, and oh no, we're winning games. Oh wait. I need to cut James Shields, because I need to cut James Shields. No, he needs to be in the majors. Why isn't he on the 40-man roster? No. He needs to be in the major leagues. Giolito needs to be in the major leagues. Who the heck is Dylan Covey? Who the heck is he? No, you're gonna come in, Kopech. Kopech will be on the major league team, and he will take Dylan Covey's spot, because let me just say, I'm not letting this guy play in the majors. He's only a 61 overall, but it's the best we can do. So Moncada, instead of Sanchez, I'll put him 6. Moncada, and Moncada. There. No. So we're 3-5. Hopefully we keep losing. We were about 19-28 or something. I might be wrong. Auto utilize. Hopefully he gets playing time, because he needs to. Good, we're losing. Mariners are interested in offering his trade. So Mitch Haniger, which is this guy, for Jacob May and Kevin Smith. Yeah, I'll do it. I think that's a pretty good trade for us. Alright, so we're losing a lot of games. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Lose, lose, lose. I don't know if we were this bad, but I'm okay with this. Keep losing. Keep losing. Keep losing. Keep losing. So many injuries. Alrighty, so we should be near. The Cubs are interested in offering a trade. So Justin Grimm for Miguel Gonzalez and Roberto Pena. Nah. So let's go. Wait, let me just make sure I can draft. Most specific drafting manual. Good. Next calendar day. Boom. First year player draft. So we're on the clock at pick 11. We scouted this guy, but he's coming out in 2020. So I forgot to trade Giovanni Soto, so I'm going to have to do that. What about Marco Asensio? I like this guy, Marco Asensio. First baseman, Jose Abreu is 30. Okay, I don't like any of this stuff. Second base, we have Yoel Moncada, but we could always use someone else, like this guy, Cole Ortega. Third baseman, we could use a third baseman for the future, because Todd Frazier's 31. Shortstop, we do have Tim Anderson, who will be here long term. Outfield, we don't have anyone except for Corey Ray who would like to stay long term. So I'm going to go with either Ortega or the catcher. Well, let's look at pitcher. We could use some pitchers. We'll take a pitcher next round. And we will take Timothy Griffin. So Timothy Griffin, welcome to the Chicago White Sox. Second round. I don't know if Ortega's gone. He's not. So we're going to take Cole Ortega now, and then hopefully if there's a pitcher available in the next round is pretty good. Pitcher. Okay, so Rodriguez. He's an 80 overall? Stop it. Why is he not picked yet? He's an 80 overall. Matt Charles. He's an 80 overall. I don't care what his potential is. I don't care if it's an F. We just drafted an 80 overall player. There's a 75 overall player. There's another 80 overall player. I don't care if he's a reliever. I'm taking him. Derek Lawrence. We are getting steals. Okay, is that 75? Oh, Bert. Okay, we're going to take Bert. And then we're going to take two position players over our last two picks. Because I think it's 7 rounds. It might say there's more than 7 rounds, but I know there's only 7 rounds. So, we haven't drafted an outfielder yet. Donnie Hendrickson, I'll take him. And last round, we're just going to have to draft someone with good potential. So, yeah, just 2021 guys. We'll just go with... We'll just take Chet Briscoe. So, there's the draft. So, the date where we're at is June 20th. So, we'll just simulate to that day. Keep back, or auto, I guess. Wow, we are doing really that. This is exactly what I wanted. I'll show you guys stats, too. I'm pretty curious as well. Stop simulating, no. Auto utilize. Okay, so we'll decide to play one of these games, maybe against the Twins. I don't know. Let's look at standings. Training, what's going on there? Okay, auto. So standing, the Indians are 50 and 20. We're 26.5 games behind them. This is perfect. This is perfect. My Tigers are doing pretty well. 38 and 32. That's not bad. The Rangers have the American League West by 2.5 games, but all 5 teams are in it. The A's are only 5 games behind them. Yankees and Tigers have the wild card. We are the worst. Are we the worst team in the league? We have the worst record in the majors. Let's go. This is awesome. This is really awesome. The Mets are doing really well this year. The Nationals aren't doing that well. The 12 running the first inning Phillies aren't doing that well. The Cubs aren't doing as well as most people would think, but they're winning their division. The Cardinals are very close to the Cubs, and so are the Pirates. The Dodgers and the Giants are really close together, and the Padres are really bad. So, Jose Brady's second in MVP voting, even though we're the worst team in the league. So it's currently Freddie Freeman and Josh Donaldson. Okay, let's look at some stats. So, Jose Brady leads the American League in batting average at .362, and he leads the majors. Hits, Jose Brady leads the league. Triples goes to Keon Broxton. Doubles goes to Kevin Pillar. Home runs is a tie between Sano and Freddie Freeman. RBIs goes to Josh Donaldson. Runs goes to Brandon Crawford. Stolen bases goes to Rajay Davis with a lot. Even though he's like 35, isn't he? 36, yeah. Walks goes to Joey Votto. On base goes to Votto. Slugging goes to Donaldson. Let's look at pitching. Wins goes to Kluber. Wow, the Braves up here. I guess they're doing pretty well. Bartolo. Losses. It's Ramon Ramirez, Danny Duffy, and Brad Branch have none. And in the NL, Scherzer, DeGrom, and Wade LeBlanc. Saves, K-Rod leads the league with 22. ERA, CC Sabathia? Of all people, leading the majors in ERA, CC. Wow, that's crazy. Home runs allowed 2 for Adam Conley. Shutouts 3 for Kluber, Cueto, and Kershaw. Strikeouts goes to Kershaw. Obviously, complete games goes to Kershaw. Innings pitch goes to Jesse Hahn, who's a reliever. Walks allowed goes to Tomlin. Whip goes to Kershaw. Pitching WAR goes to Kershaw. Batting, okay. So that's pretty much it. Top prospects, if you guys were wondering, Mickey Moniak, number 1. Do we have any? We should. We have a lot of good prospects. Corey Ray will probably be in here. Reynaldo Lopez at 38. Okay. I thought it was top 50, not 47. Huh, I cannot find Corey Ray. That's surprising, but it's okay. So that's the end of the episode. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, especially well, next episode, it's either going to be a game against, I honestly have no idea, or maybe some trades. So yeah, peace. Let's continue. Let's sign our draft picks. Timothy Griffin, A potential. I think we hit a home run with this pick. 94 potential to be exact. Already 66 overall. So yeah, he's pretty good. Cole Ortega, Matt Charles, only 72 overall. So not quite what I thought. Lawrence has D potential, but he is a 75. Donnie Hendrickson, that was a pretty good pick. He's already 75 overall. Chet Briscoe's a 35 overall, so yeah, he's nothing. Bert Olete, he's already 73, and Derek Lawrence is already 75. So I'm going to sign them all. Because I want to sign them all. Sucks that Matt Charles was not an 80. The thing lied. Even Chet Briscoe.